Hi, my name is Mesgana Dagnachew, and I was born and raised in Ethiopia, a beautiful country located in the East Horn of Africa. The sacrifices my parents made to move to the United States has motivated me to value my education and opportunities available to me. The central question that has defined my C'20 career is asking myself, how can I use what I'm interested in and good at to better my community? I learned about C'20 through the Posse Foundation, which is a national leadership scholarship that introduced me to 9 other phenomenal leaders who I call my posse. The factors that drew me towards C'20 were the strong science academic programs, as well as the service and outreach opportunities that provide an avenue to make a positive impact on communities. As a kid, my neighborhood had a visible problem with homelessness. Although my parents gave me a few cents or $1 to give to the homeless, I knew there was more work that had to be done to address such a prevalent problem. As I grew up, I wanted to make my own contribution to address a community problem and to better the lives of those in difficult situations. One experience that shaped my perspective on service was a spring break outreach trip to New Orleans that I attended during my freshman year. I went on the trip because I wanted to learn about slavery and its impact on today's society, which was new to me since I was never really exposed to the history of slavery until I moved to the U.S. While I was there, I volunteered in the Lower Ninth Ward, which is a predominantly African American community that is still recovering from Hurricane Katrina 15 years later. I helped rebuild one of the homes damaged by the levee breaches for a woman born and raised in that area. Through this experience, I questioned how my goals will serve those constantly ignored and failed by the system of injustice. After a long period of reflection, I decided to take a small step. My experience in New Orleans with 10 other students who are also passionate about social justice made me realize that I need to plant myself in environments that will nourish my passion for serving others. So during my sophomore year, I chose to live in the community engagement house among extraordinary individuals who valued engaging the local community in necessary conversations and events. They were supportive and open about why they were doing the events they were doing and why it mattered, which helped me learn how to be intentional about the why behind what I do. My New Orleans experience also led me to apply to become a Canale site leader for the grant writing committee at the Office of Civic Engagement. Luckily, I was accepted and have been serving as a site leader since my sophomore year. Initially, I worked directly with Avista to figure out the best way to structure this program. During this time, I, along with 2 Bonner volunteers, designed stickers and sold them to the campus community as a fundraiser for a local free clinic. Starting my junior year, I got paired with an independent grant writer, Jessie Bornman, here on campus. I, along with a team of Bonners, meet once a week to support her in identifying and researching for funders and writing grant proposals. One of the projects I helped receive funding for that is dear to my heart is the Rickshaw Project by Folks at Home, which offers rides through green spaces to remove feelings of isolation or stress among the elderly in the local communities. This experience has equipped me with dynamic teamwork, communication, and grant writing skills, which will be instrumental in my future career in medicine. Moreover, since my sophomore year, I've been serving as an educator in Eat Well, Be Well type 2 diabetes prevention program. After a year, we realized that our reach was limited in the community, and to address this, I focused my capstone project for the Civic and Global Leadership Certificate on this program. I conducted a best practice analysis of rural health programs that address lifestyle changes in order to prevent or slow the progression of type 2 diabetes. These findings are currently being utilized to enhance the accessibility of Eat Well, Be Well as a resource to the community. Serving as an educator has allowed me to connect my passion for medicine and for positive social change in my community. The C'20 Multicultural Health Society, an organization devoted to addressing health inequities through increased awareness and service to the community of rural Appalachia, has enlightened me about the detrimental impact of health disparities on a community. Through this organization, I served at and supported a local food pantry as well as a mobile clinic. I learned about how to combat issues such as access to nutritious food and healthcare, which are very limited in the local communities. After each service opportunity, I was left with an assurance of how I can serve as a change agent, even on a smaller scale. The numerous experiences in C'20 helped me explore my passions. I thank the Bonner and Canale program for motivating me to hold myself to a higher level of community involvement and teaching me how to address root causes behind complex issues. My long-term goal is to become a pediatrician so that children have the necessary foundation to lead healthy lives. Thinking about life after graduation, I look forward to continuing to educate myself and others while making a positive impact in the work that I do.